What up guys, so for today's video I'm going to be talking about refeeds, cheat days, and diet breaks. And after that we're going to go grab a meal. So the first topic we're going to be covering is refeeds. Now refeeds are generally eating 20 to 30% above what you've been eating in terms of your calories. Now in comparison to a cheat day is just having a day where you're just going nuts in terms of eating whatever your favorite foods. A refeed is actually a controlled increase in calories, generally coming from carbs. Now the benefits of a refeed is generally when you've been in a caloric deficit for so long, generally your muscle turns out really flat, your hormones get downregulated, and your body will hit a sticking point in terms of, it may plateau in terms of not wanting to lose any more weight. So a refeed is used as a short-term diet break, but also used to restore leptin levels and just increase the hormones. Now, some of the cons I've seen with a refeed is sometimes, when people aren't lean enough, they'll generally have refeeds too frequently. What I recommend doing is if you're 10% body fat and under, you can have a refeed anywhere from 1 to 2 times a week. However, if you're above 10% body fat, then generally you want to have a refeed once every 2 weeks. So it really depends on your body composition to dictate when you're going to have a refeed. The problem with that is a lot of people will look at their physique and be like, oh, I need a refeed, I need a refeed, I need a refeed. And they'll end up refeeding so much when it's not necessary and end up storing onto more fat. So the next topic I'm going to be covering is cheat days. Now, what is a cheat day? It's pretty much what I did when I hit the 10K calorie challenge. Pretty much going all in on your calories, eating whatever you want, Oreos, pancakes, burgers, with no specific goal or specific reason. The difference between a cheat day and a refeed is used for a specific purpose and has calorie restrictions, whereas a cheat day is generally just eating as much as you can just for the fun of it. Now the benefits of a cheat day is pretty much for mental sanity. If you've been on like a very clean diet and you just want to splurge, that can be great for some sort of mental relief. However, there is a lot of cons that come with the cheat day. I think that having an all-out cheat day is not beneficial in terms of keeping body fat off. When you're having a cheat day, generally once you have that, you want to have another cheat day and you have another cheat day. So I recommend having not a cheat day, but more of a cheat meal. That way you can keep it in a caloric restriction and you don't go overboard. The problem with cheat days is you think of it as a day where it's the full 24 hours. I can go all in, I can eat whatever I want. And that's how it can become, sort of dangerous because you end up binging on food and it can be an unhealthy cycle. So the last topic is diet breaks. Now, when I'm talking about diet breaks, it's not a refeed where you're having, 1 day of increasing your calories. It's actually a longer period of time where you're increasing your calories. This is going to range from anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks. A diet break is generally used when you've been cutting for longer periods of time, say 16 to 18 weeks, and you're dropping weight consistently, and you either hit a sticking point or you're at a good pace where it's okay to have a diet break where you slightly increase calories for a while to just recuperate hormones or just to help with mental sanity because you've been cutting for so long. It will help in terms of all of that. So it's a good way to kickstart your metabolism, have a good mental break from just dieting, and then you can go back to your diet. I've seen diet breaks used very well in terms of cutting. I've actually done it myself when I have very, very long periods of cutting because personally, I don't like doing a short period of cutting because you don't have that much time. Whereas if you have a longer period of time, you're able to cut slowly and you're able to not rush the cut and hold on to as much muscle as possible. So something like a diet break can be implemented when you're having those long periods of cutting. So that covers the topics of refeeds, diet breaks, and cheat days. So now it's time to go grab some food. So for today's cheat day, I'm having a cheeseburger and some spaghetti. Time to dig in. So that wraps up today's video of diet breaks, cheat days, and refeeds. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and of course subscribe.